So I come across some verses in Hebrews today, uh, and I think it's very telling for the time that we live in. It's Hebrews 3, um, and it starts about chapter 7, and it's talking about when the people come out with Moses when God saved them, but they all did not honor God the way they should. And I just think about today's time, how it applies today. And it says, when your fathers, in this verse 9, chapter 3, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years. Wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err in their hearts, and they have not known my ways. So I swear in my wrath, they shall not enter into my rest. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened to the deceitfulness of sin. We are made partakers of Christ if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast into the end. Well, it said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts, as in the provocation. And I think that's very telling today because of all the temptations out there. I think about the times, uh, I think it's very easy to be angry today. And I think that's something that we had to guard our hearts and be in prayer. And I tell you something else I'm doing too. I got to thinking about the times in my life when I was the happiest. Whenever I was, I think that there's a common misbelief that as we get older, that we have earned something. That we earned the right to rest, but we're not promised anything. It's by God's grace that we are here. And so I'm gonna start trying. And they talk about your body's supposed to be a temple, and there's some major life changes I'm making today. And part of the reason I look so sweaty is I've been trying to exercise for the first time in like 15, 20 years. It's you know I just got to get this body back in shape the way it should be. You know, I did that. That was mine. Now I've got to make it back up. And just like I said, anybody that's watching this, if you want to post things too, but let's just encourage each other and let's make some positive changes. Thank you. God bless.